Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deepa Brar and I'm here to inspire you all to live a deeply beautiful life. So I've thought a lot about what the key things are that have helped me along my hair growth journey and what has helped so many of my students. And if you were to implement only 4 of those things, what those 4 things would be. So in this video, we're gonna break down the 4 key things you're gonna wanna focus on. And if you implement these things, you can make 2024 your year for hair growth. And these are in no particular order, so make sure you stick around till the end. Before we get into this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this with anybody that might benefit from it. All right, the first thing we're going to talk about is red light therapy. If you're new to my channel, hi. If you've been around for a while, you know that I have been talking about red light therapy on this channel for a very long time. So let's break down what it is and how it can help your hair grow. Red light therapy, or as it's also known as low-level light therapy, is a process in which the red light wavelength is singled out from the light wavelength spectrum and delivered to your hair follicles. And this happens usually in some sort of device. The one that I use is the iRestore. And so while you're wearing it, what happens is that the light penetrates the hair follicles. It enhances the rate at which the cells inside of your hair bulb divide and grow. And as they divide and grow, it makes the hair grow longer, thereby helping boost your hair growth. So it helps keep your hair in the growth phase of the hair growth cycle. I have a whole entire video that breaks down everything on like basically a cellular level. So if you guys want to watch that video, I'll insert it right here. But the science really works. So this picture right here was me back in 2016. I had lost 70% of my hair due to alopecia areata, and I had implemented a lot of natural methods to regrow my hair. And there was this one stubborn bald patch that would not fill in. So that's when I implemented a couple of extra things to help boost what I was already doing. And one was red light therapy, the other one was essential oils for hair growth. And after 5 months, I started to see that bald patch filling in, and by 6 months it was filled in. And as for the device that I was using, at that time I was using the iRestore Pro. Since then though, I have switched over to the iRestore Elite. That is their latest device that they have just come out with. And the difference is the Pro has 282 LEDs and lasers, whereas the Elite has 500 LEDs and lasers. And I also really like the convenience of only using it for 12 minutes a day versus the Pro I had to use it for 25 minutes every other day. So it's a lot easier for me to remember to use it every night for 12 minutes only. So I can't really speak on other devices, but for this one, it contains this technology. It's called VSCEL, which allows for better light coverage, more follicle stimulation, and it also has triple wavelength technology. And it's one of the only devices that I've found that actually contains both lasers and LEDs. So while the LEDs offer more of a broad coverage, the lasers offer a depth of coverage. If you guys are looking to purchase your own red light therapy, I have a discount code for you guys. I'm going to insert it right over here, and then the link for that is going to be in the description box below. And if you're trying to decide which one to go for, either one is going to work great. For me personally, like I said, I prefer the Elite, but the Pro works really great as well. The second thing you're going to want to implement for hair growth in 2024 is consistency. And that's just like anything else pretty much. If you're working out or if you're working on your skincare regimen, consistency is what's going to give you results. And I talk a lot about the hair growth cycle because the way that the hair growth cycle works is it can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months, sometimes up to 12, to see results from what you're doing for your hair. That's just science. That's just the way the hair growth cycle works. In the hair growth cycle, and I've got other videos on this as well, but basically to sum it up, the growth phase is the very first phase, and that is where you're in that phase for about 2 to 7 years, and that is when your hair is growing, obviously. And then after that, you're going into the transition phase, and this is when your hair follicle detaches from the bulb. So the hair is no longer growing, but it's sitting inside of your follicle for that time period. And that part can actually take from 10 days to about 4 weeks, depending on your hair. And that's followed by the resting phase. And the resting phase is when your hair is actually falling out. And that can take a few months. So that all needs to happen before you can return back into the growth phase. So that's why whatever it is that you're using or doing, or whatever hair growth regimen you're following, whatever serums you're using, whatever oils you're using, and if you need suggestions on these things, we'd go over all of this in the hair growth intensive. But whatever you're doing, you need to stick to it for that long to see if it's actually working and to get results. So please just be patient and be consistent with your hair growth efforts. And the third thing kind of has two parts to it. It is focusing on blood circulation as well as nutrients. And I've combined the two together because they both kind of go hand in hand. So every day your body's intaking nutrients from your diet, from your supplements, and your blood is transporting those nutrients throughout your body and to your hair follicles. So your hair bulb inside of your follicle is what is going to receive all of that nourishment from the blood. So the better quality nutrients you can deliver to your hair bulb and the better blood flow you have, that's going to make sure that your hair cells divide and grow. And the longer your hair is in that growth phase, remember I said it's anywhere from 2 to 7 years, the longer that your hair is in that growth phase will determine how long your hair will actually be. So in order to give your hair the best chance it can possibly have to grow, you really want to focus on getting in really great quality nutrients and having really great circulation in your body to transport those nutrients to your hair follicle. And finally, we're going to talk about one of the biggest causes of hair loss, and that is stress. So what happens when you're stressed out is that your hair can get prematurely pushed into the transition phase in the hair growth cycle. And that is where it detaches itself from the bulb. So it's not receiving any more nutrients, it's not growing anymore, and it's gone into that phase before it's even supposed to go into that phase. And so that's why it's really, really important to focus on stress management techniques so that you don't get yourself into that situation. And I know it can be really hard because we have a lot of things going on, whether you're a student studying for exams, or you're a parent and you have a lot going on with your child, or you have a lot of work pressure, whatever it is that's going on in your life, you want to be proactive in setting up your lifestyle so that when these stressors come along, they don't affect your hair or other parts of your body, because stress can do a lot of negative things to our health. So you want to make sure that you're getting into that daily practice of self-care, whatever that looks like for you. Some of my favorite ways to reduce stress are meditation, walking, watching something funny, whatever you can do to set yourself up for success whenever that stress rolls around, because inevitably it's gonna happen. And so yes, if you focus on these 4 core things, it'll help you implement a hair growth lifestyle. And this is something that you can take forward with you that is gonna help you not only with your hair growth, but with your health in general. And if you do these things, please let me know. I wanna know how your hair growth journey is going. And thank you to iRestore for sponsoring this video. And if you have any requests for videos, please let me know in the comments below. And I will see you guys soon with another video. Take care.